The gold market this week basically was stuck in a consolidation, especially because we can see here on the weekly time frame, we closed with this bearish doji candle. And as we go down to lower time frames, we'll see exactly what that price action looked like. Some of you probably got chopped up in this market. I know I did on a couple of trades in the XAU market, still holding on to some long-term gold options contracts and was able to actually profit from those this week. Still holding, so we'll see how that works out. So if you're looking for a game plan for gold for this upcoming week, especially because we have a lot of things happening in the fundamental side, and that is making the price not really go anywhere. We have inflation, we have concerns around there actually being a rate cut, and then we also have some missing data from the jobs report in October. So a lot of things going on. The market is very confused, and if you're also confused about where this market could potentially go, that's what this video is going to solve for you, because I'm going to show you my game plan for this upcoming week, including entries, exits, and profit targets for this market. So here on the weekly time frame, I already talked about how this week closed. Now let's go ahead and look at some levels for this past week, just starting at the very top, even though I do have a lot of levels here from weeks and weeks and weeks ago. If you want to see those and how those was marked up, feel free to go back 3 videos and check those out. So here on this time frame, we're going to start with the highest level that I currently have, and that is at 43.74, really close to 43.75. Next, we have a level here at 43.12. Next, we have here a level at 42.40, and then we also have this other level here sitting at 41.56, and then this yellow level sitting here at 40.56. Next, we have this blue level here at 39.29, and then we have this other key level right here at 38.98. And I'm probably going to go down to 37.97 for this other level, especially because price could pop down here next week if there's some bad news or something like that. And this is probably where I'm going to stop this, especially because for this upcoming week, we do have Thanksgiving that is coming up, and there's still some uncertainty around the interest rates. So let's go down to the daily time frame and take a look at some price action here. So this is basically just cleanup from last week, especially because market didn't really move any place. So all the levels should look good. We do have some minor levels within here that I'm just going to get rid of for right now because that was from last week's analysis. We're going to have some fresh analysis, and just looking at the levels, everything is looking good because in reality, we shouldn't be touching anything up here. This should just remain the same because we didn't have any movement. So right now we did have some movement in this zone. So looking at price action here, I probably want to make some adjustments, but I'm not going to make it here on the daily. I want to hop down to the H4 to see what price action looks like in this zone before touching it. But for right now, I'm looking at this level here. This is all looking really good. Actually, that's a really old level. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's really good. Okay, so H4, nothing should really change here except for this area that I want to look at with more detail. Okay, so there is this level right here. I see a support that was formed here, a higher support that was formed here, and just looking at the different levels, I'm trying to figure out if I want to move this key level down or not, because based on old price action, we have a resistance and we have a support, and this is looking really good for that area right now. However, with this, it's a bit choppy and it's a bit hard to look at. So let's go ahead and take this level and move it down. Let's just see how it's going to look. And already I like it, and I'm gonna tell you why. So if we go back, I mean, yes, we want things to line up, but we need to focus on more so recent price action. So we see some wicks down here, and at that time, it didn't make sense to put it all the way down here, put the key level here. But looking at price action now, we have this area of resistance all throughout here, and then we have price that tapped into the zone. And just to let you know, this level is now sitting at 4,025.26 kind of zone. So that is looking good. We do have this area where price did come down, and then we have this area, this is where it stopped. So I'm almost tempted to see how it looks at this zone right here. I really don't like that, so I'm going to move that back. But what I will do, I will take a trend line and I will create another support level right here. And I want it to go down to the H2 time frame so I can see more data in this area before I made my final determination as to whether I'm going to keep this key level right here. And before we do that, if you're a new trader and you're looking to trade confidently and you want to take your first trade in 30 days or less, then check out the Trading Launchpad. Basically, I know that some of you have been following me for a while, and some of you have not taken your first trade inside of a live market. This is what this is going to help you do. It doesn't matter if you're looking to trade stocks, gold, options, whatever. We have a lot of different resources that are coming into this program, and I'm showing up every single week in order to help people live. So there's no excuse why you can't do this. So the Trading Launchpad is a really good opportunity for you to do so. And if you have more experience, or even if you're newer and you just want to hit the ground running, you want to start taking trades with confidence and profitably, then the Profitable Traders Academy is going to be, there's so many resources, there's so many people inside of the group that are happy to help because they have gone through the same things that you've gone through, and they are happy to share their experience. So that is really cool, and I love seeing that in this community. And also be aware that the price for this will increase on December 1st. We are not playing around. We are going to update it, especially because there's so many other things that I plan to add to this program to enhance the value for the members, and the members who are already in there are going to get these things for free, and people who join later will have to pay that increased rate. And this is what the increase is going to be now, and it's going to be even higher in the future after that. So I just have so many plans. I've already added so many great things to it, and there's definitely more to come. So check out LaKieshaTrades.com in order to join the Profitable Traders Academy. So now here on the H2 time frame, going back to this zone. So I think I'm going to leave this key level right here, and based on more so recent price action, the support is in this zone. So I'm just going to look over a little bit and just make sure that I don't want to make any other adjustments to this level. Yeah, I think I really like this level a lot. We do have some overhang right here and a little bit of overhang here, but let's go ahead and go down to the H1 time frame before we get into our game plan for this upcoming week. I'm just looking at the levels. I really want them to be good because when we've set up levels like this in the past, price have touched these levels before weeks and months later. And that is the key to trading successfully, is having charts that are very precise and accurate. And that's why I really put a lot of emphasis in this inside of the programs that I have with my students, and people are seeing results because of it. So I definitely want to keep that up. Okay, so this is looking good. I really like this level here on the H1 time frame. Even though we do have all of this choppiness here, there is a level that I do see throughout here that I want to mark off. It's going to be about here. So let me move this a little bit. No, I think I like the original level right here. So this is drawn at 41.05. Basically, I'm just trying to put a cap on this consolidation area because this is not tradable, not at all. So I want to make sure that I am keeping myself safe and bounding this zone in here, so that way I don't take any trades off of any of these minor levels throughout here, because it just makes no sense at the moment. So what I'll be looking for my game plan, I'm definitely still bullish in this market, even though we did have this really huge pullback. And we had this pullback last week. So that's why the market was consolidating. So typically when you see a really big move and a lot of consolidation, then it means that price could potentially push out. So this is what I am looking for. I'm looking for a price to break out of this consolidation and go bullish. So let's go right here. So basically targeting this previous high right here at 42.40. Now that is a really large range. So let me break this up really quick just so that way you know what I'm thinking about. So this is going to be the ultimate zone that I'm targeting, making sure that I look at these levels over here. So we do have an area where price did come up to, and then it rejected and sold off quite a bit. So this would be a key area for me to watch and just make sure that price is able to go past this level around 41.28 and continue to make its move up, because once it does, we have all of this nice range going up to this resistance level at 42.10, and then this next resistance level around 42.40. So that would be the key idea, but there are some things that we can look at beforehand. So one thing that I see the market potentially doing is the fact that the price closed right here. We could see a deeper retracement back into here before it pushes up, and that would be ideal for me, especially because I would want to get in at this key level and then take an entry here and then see this move go all the way up. That would be ideal. And then let me just extend this because price could actually do a deeper retracement to this level as well, even though it's a minor level. So either here or here. So because I've seen the market do that before, and we see right here it did something where it broke down, came back down, and then it pushed up and made a new high above this high right here. So it hasn't broken this low. So if it decides to break this low right here, then I would be looking for a temporary short opportunity below this level at let's see, what is this, 4,007 roughly. And then right here, going down here, that is almost 800 pips. And then this move up is 1,326 pips. So definitely a lot of opportunities here. And then just looking left just to see if there's any other areas I need to watch out for sure. This area right here, let me just mark this off right there. So just because this was kind of a area where price bounced around off of, and then it did push up here. But right here, scoot over. Okay, great. Okay, so let me adjust that. Okay, good. All right, so that would be the idea. And then if price was to get through all these levels through some sort of a massive volume or dump, then this could be a really nice move. This is now over 1,000 pips, 1,100 pips from this point down to this other key level at 38.96 roughly. So this is pretty much my idea. Right now, just to summarize this, I am waiting for price to form some sort of market structure in here, either giving me a bounce off from here, bounce off from here, or if it breaks, there could be opportunities to take a short position down here. And this is my game plan for this upcoming week. If you found this helpful, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, and also tell other traders about this channel, especially if you got something from this video, because chances are they may be able to get that and more from this video, and we'll be thankful that you shared this video with them. I'll see you later.